If you spend enough time outdoors, you're probably going to want to end up charging a phone or a camera. This is the NITECORE NB10000 battery pack, carbon fiber battery pack. The question is, do you actually need this? Well, the answer is no, but also yes. Let's go over the details and I'll tell you why. This is the 10,000 milliamp version. NITECORE actually makes a 20,000 as well. You can find battery packs all different sizes. I think the 10,000 is kind of the sweet spot. You can go big honking packs like this and they're really nice because they have a lot of juice, but they're very heavy and very big. This is supposed to charge an iPhone 13 Pro twice, which is what I have here. What I found in real world use is well, I guess I don't wait till my phone goes completely dead before I plug it in. It's usually between 20 and 40%, and I can usually get about 3 charges off of this. The reason you're probably looking at one of these to start with is because of the weight and its size. So let me show you a comparison with the battery packs I've got right here. Here you can see a good size comparison. This is the NITECORE 10,000. So this is a smaller 6,000 Anker, and this is the comparable 10,000 Anker, and this is the 20,000, just a generic. You can see that it's significantly smaller than the same capacity one right here. And everybody knows thickness matters. So if we look here, it is significantly smaller or thinner than, I mean, this guy's just gigantic. We'll get that out of the way. And then 20,000 is ridiculous. As far as thickness for a comparable pack, they're really not that much difference. Although what I will tell you is when you pick them up and hold them in your hand, it feels a lot smaller than this one. Let's check out the weight. So first we'll start with this Anker 6000, and this is 4.9 ounces. Not terrible. Let's throw the NITECORE 10,000 on there, and it is 5.5. Let's go with the comparable 10,000 Anker, 7.4. So that's 2 ounces heavier than the NITECORE. And the Behemoth 20,000, 11.8. NITECORE says this is made from CFRP, which is carbon fiber reinforced polymer. And as you can see on the front panels here, there's one big sheet of carbon fiber. And if you flip it over, there's another sheet here. But if you look closely, there's these little plastic tabs that kind of hold it on. And if you look on the sides are all made of plastic. And then the top and the bottom are also plastic. If we flip down and look at the front panel, we can see that there's 2 plugs. The standard USB plug has an 18 watt output, and then the USB-C plug has a 20 watt output. Interesting enough, this is where you charge, and then that's an 18 watt input. You can see there's a couple LED lights. Well, you can't actually see them, so if we hit the power button, or the mode button, you can see that the 3 lights came on. Those are the charge indicator lights, and that's what I actually don't like about this thing, is there's only 3, and that gives you between a variation of what they'll come on as how much juice you've got left. I'd like to see like 10 lights, and then you can actually have a real good idea of how much juice you have left. There's one more LED, is if you hold down this mode button, you can see it popped on there. And that is for low power charging. So they say you can trickle charge things like headphones and that kind of stuff. This battery pack is IPX5 rated, which basically means it can withstand 10 to 15 minutes of being squirted by low pressure in your pack, getting wet. It should be totally fine. You're not going to want to submerge it, and it's not fully waterproof. How well does this work? Well, we've charged plenty of items, whether it be phones, cameras, microphones, and it actually works really well. No problems with that. How about build quality? When I first pulled this thing out of the package, I was a little concerned because I thought actually the carbon fiber was actually a sticker, because I've seen quite a few products that they actually will put a carbon fiber sticker on just to make it look fancy. And it kind of looked similar, but then I went and looked at their stats on their website, and this is just how it's constructed. So that's actually pretty nice. Another thing is it has some sharp corners, and every single other battery pack is kind of this bulbous round shape. But this thing it's sharp. I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but after throwing it in my pack, throwing it in my pocket, doesn't make any difference. The real big question is, should you buy this? If you're a trail runner, if you're a thru hiker, if you're just out for long trips where weight and size is a big issue, then absolutely you should buy this. Also, if you've got a lot of money to burn and you like the look of carbon fiber, I think it's pretty cool. Now, size and weight really aren't that big of a deal for you. You only go out on short trips, maybe you're just day hiking. Pick up something like this. This is gonna be less than half the price of this. It's gonna be a little bit bigger. It's gonna be a little bit heavier, but in the grand scheme of things, I think you'll still like it. Are we happy with this and would we buy it again? I think absolutely yes, we would buy it again, although I really, really wish it was less expensive, maybe in the future. We're gonna be doing lots more backpacking this year, so just anything we can do to lighten our loads is a good thing. We'll put a link to the NITECORE charger down in the description below, but I'm also gonna include a link to a comparable Anker charger down there for you. You can find us at exploretrekadventure.com and go watch this video next. We'll see you next time.